Okay, so this is the Kali DAO submission for season 3 of the Canto hackathon. For this submission, we created a nonprofit DAO deployer. We're kind of building in sort of the wake of the OG Moloch DAO use case of grant giving organizations on a blockchain. I see nonprofits as one of the more obvious uses of DAOs, having sort of a public ledger of DAO funds as well as a way to collectively contribute and actually manage those funds using smart contracts. I think is actually a superpower of having a public blockchain where transparency is more of a feature rather than a bug. So with ColliDAO, we build a suite of governance tools. These include legal wrappers, so ways to incorporate on-chain using templates that are open source, including nonprofit associations. And we also build smart contracts. So for this particular demonstration, we built on sort of the Moloch v3 format of having a grant giving DAO that can hold funds that is tokenized under the ERC20 standard, but can also be extended with a bunch of different smart contracts and apps over time as the organization grows and evolves. So for Canto, we wanted to sort of go with the nonprofit use case and a nonprofit association wrapper. The unincorporated nonprofit association is a way for people to collect funds and actually qualify for limited liability under US law without actually having to file and register with the state. This allows people to actually have the benefit of being anonymous on the internet, but to also have the benefit of tax deductions. If you collect checks under 5K a year, you can actually qualify for 501c3 nonprofit status without needing to file with the IRS. So there's a lot that can be done sort of automatically and autonomously using sort of our code, but there are these kind of cool legal benefits that we've engineered into the product as well. So at canto.kali.gg, you can sort of set up these organizations in a couple clicks and use actually a new version of our smart contracts, what we call Kali v2, which allows for fast proposal processing as well as different kinds of meta transactions with your DAO. So let's actually take a look and deploy a Kali DAO as well as a legal wrapper and get started. So you click create. As you can see, we have Rainbow Kit set up with Canto RPC for our users. Let's call our DAO Canto Co-op. Let's go CCO, and then let's click through into the next screen. We give users the benefit of having their own brand and metadata that's stored on chain. Let's add a logo. Let's add the Canto, and then let's actually have a mission, which will be added to our legal docs as well. Our mission is to bring public infra to the scene. I just made that up on the spot. That's not actually a good mission, but let's just see where this goes. Let's add a founder. Our app allows you to add up to 10 founders. Smart contract will allow you to add more than that. Let's give myself 100 tokens. Let's just start with one for simplicity. In this example, we use create2 in our deployer, so you can actually pre-compute the address of your DAO. You can review some of the initial details, and then let's actually summon and deploy our DAO smart contract plus our legal wrapper, which will be added as an NFT to our DAO. Let's click through onto Canto. We'll confirm this transaction, and then we'll see how it confirms. And we wait with bated breath. I have about a minute here for this hackathon submission. Hopefully the gods are kind and this will confirm at a reasonable rate. Let's give her a second. Cool, cool, cool. All right, we got a confirmation. I think our DAO metadata is loading up. Cool, cool, cool. We can see our legal wrapper here. This legal wrapper, like I said, is an NFT. This NFT is an ERC 1155. You can actually mint more tokens over time to add people to that legal wrapper. This DAO legal wrapper also includes this special JSON that has the jurisdiction of Wyoming, has the entity type. Cool, cool, cool. We also include the legal template that you just signed in the deployment transaction. This is on IPFS as well as ENS. Users can review it, and it's very convenient that this is stored on chain as an NFT and also can be discovered in the Kali dashboard. We have a couple other, bells and whistles that we'll add, to this app to demonstrate the full power of sort of the DAO governance. You can make proposals, you can add members, you can make your tokens transferable and non-transferable, and as well as fund the DAO through Tribute. Let's close that for now and finish our recording.